All right, guys, today we're going to be programming, installing, or whatever you want to call it, Spectrum router and modem. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the modem. All right, so the modem should be in a plastic bag like this. You can go ahead and rip that out and plug it in. You're going to need, of course, the modem. You're going to need this little cord, which should already be in there. And then you're going to also need the white cord. All right, I'm trying not to show anything on camera, but that little white cord right there. All right, first things first, we're gonna take this and plug this in here. See, it says power right there. Plug that in, and then we can go ahead and put this, well, yeah, we can go ahead and put this in. All right, plug this in right here. Bingo. All right. And then right there, you can see the little blue light on there. Hopefully you guys can see that. All right. All right, this is the next piece that we're gonna need to connect to the back of the modem and in the wall. Here is a lovely picture for y'all. All right, in the back of the modem and into the wall. This cord is not that long, maybe 4 feet. I don't know if it's 6 feet or not, but I'm guessing maybe around 4. All right, so anyway, we're gonna go ahead and plug this into the modem. All right, it doesn't matter what side you plug in, they're both the same, so you're good. All right, we good. It's in there tight. Now we'll take this other side right here and run it through the bottom. So take this right here and just go down. Goodbye. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. And we'll take this little piece right here, move that out the way. And we're gonna take this in here and put this in. Screw that in right here. Bingo. All right, that's pretty solid connection. We'll figure it out. All right, so that's good to go. All right, so if you don't have the Spectrum app, make sure you download it. You go to My Spectrum. We're already on it, but what you do is go to activation dashboard. Let me go back again so I can show y'all. No thanks, not right now. So yeah, you go to set up equipment, get started. This is the activation dashboard right here. You go to set up modem. All right, we've already taken care of all of this. You can go ahead and go to next. We've already taken care of step 1 and step 2, but they're just showing you. Plug that in. Maybe we did a little backwards. All right, then step 2, plug that in. So we might. All right. Anyway, it's established connection. Just give it a second. All right, now it's asking about troubleshooting or something like that. So we got an issue. Let me see what's going on. It's basically just asking, is the power on or is the light, or is the light on or is the light off? Fam, the light is on. So go here. I don't know. I don't think these things are cycling. Cycling through power online invoice. All right, yeah, we outside. Don't mind me. But it's basically asking, you know, what's going on with your modem. So right now, the lights are not cycling through. You know, it's not going from online to voice or any of those things. So we're gonna click on that. And then next we have a blue and white light blinking. So we're gonna click on that, click continue. All right, start this thing over. Let's go ahead and get to it. And I also had to plug up my phone, as you guys can see. Let's get back into it. Set up modem. Next. Next. And we did unplug and plug it back in. It was telling us that we may have to switch. Which I actually have a few of these around. I would prefer for it to be right here, but we also have another one on the other side of the fireplace that we could try to plug it into, but we'll just have to wait and see. Well, we shall see. All right, we had to switch locations. So this is the other side. Let's go ahead and plug this in first. Make sure that thing is tight and secure. This cord right here and plug that in the back like so. Got a power. All right, then we take our cord and just plug that in here like so. While this reboots or do whatever it is that it needs to do. Wait, is this on? There we go. Now it's on. All right. Yeah, so while that reboots and gets itself together, we're gonna go back into the app and see what's going on. What they say, third time's a charm. All right, let's go ahead and get started again. All right, yep, ready to set up modem. All right, let's see, this could take 5 or it can take 30. Let's see which one is gonna be. Yes, sir. All right. We're back at 9:37 and we'll just see what happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's what it was. We just had to switch it, which again, I would have preferred for it to be on the other side, but you know, we ain't gonna trip. Anyway, so it says your modem is active. Take full advantage of your service by activating all of your devices. So we're gonna go ahead and continue. The next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and connect the router to your wireless device. Internet, all right, so I don't know why I clicked that, but let's go ahead and set up the router next. Set up router. All right, so now you're gonna need Spectrum router, Ethernet cable, power cable. So let's go ahead and grab those real quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Spectrum router right here. We have our Ethernet cord, and then your power cord should be in a little brown box like so, all right? So let's go ahead and pull that out of the box. Y'all can already see it looks like a laptop cord almost. Just shake that out. There we go. All right. Yes, indeed. We got everything that we need. Let's go ahead and go through the next steps, all right? So this could take 5 minutes or it can take up to 20. As you guys can see, it's only 9:41, so it don't take that long. It don't take that long. The last one didn't take that long. All right, so first thing they want us to do is connect the Ethernet cable. All right, let's do that first. All right, so we can go ahead and take this out. Okay. All right. So we can go ahead and put this in the router. All right, let's do that. All right. Nice connection. We are good to go with that. And we'll take this other part and we'll plug this into the modem. Lego. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take this, plug this into here. Again, this is the modem, so we're gonna go ahead and get a little zoom in on that right there. Bingo, we got action. Following those instructions, all right, you can go ahead and click next. All right, now it's asking us to connect the power cable. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna work on cable management after this. I don't, really like the long cords and whatnot. Just how we'll do that afterward. All right, this is a pretty long cord. Like this might be about 8 feet, 6 or 8 feet. Yeah, after measuring, yeah, we're looking at about 6 feet. Just plug this into the power here. Then we're gonna take the Spectrum brick and we're gonna plug this into here. Plug this right here into here. Bingo, we got action. That's been plugged in, so let's go ahead and click next. All right, now it's established connection. Let's go ahead and give it a minute. We are 48 right now. Wow, that was quick. Only 1 minute. 1 minute and that thing already ready. Let's get it. All right, so y'all can go ahead and set up your network name and password. About to do that now. All right, after you did that, set up the password and the name. You can go ahead and save and continue. Yeah, as you guys can see, yeah, that's me. All right, all right, we're gonna go ahead and go to save and continue. Saving. Let it finish doing what it do. This step can take up to 2 minutes. 9:50 now. Wants to join. Sure, join. We're at 9:51 right now, and we're almost done. Your router is active. Let's get it. We do got a solid blue light, so I believe we are good to go with this. Let's go ahead and turn the TV on and see if this works. All right, as you can see right now, it says not connected. Let's go, my bad. Let's go down to settings, here, network, set up connection, wireless. It's gonna scan, and it should see your boy. Dickerson, go ahead and key in this password real quick. Click. So this is how, before we get into the next part, this is how I always test out and see how good the internet is. So I go to YouTube. Loads up really quick. Yeah, y'all subscribe to KD3. And then I go up here and I type in none other than MKBHD. It's already up there. Boom. Click on his page because he has some of the sharpest videos on YouTube. It's 8K and he down-res it to like 6K or 4K or whatever, and depending on what TV you got. Let's see. Let's check out this video. All right. And then I come over, come over here. Bam. Right now it's at 1080p. The last internet that I had could not go past 1080p without glitching. So we're about to try it out in 4K. Boom. See what I'm saying? Instant. Look at that quality. Woo! Yes, sir. Let's go. No glitches, no nothing. We're going to game on the thing probably tomorrow just to, test everything out. But So far, so freaking good, man. Let's go. All right.